Hi guys, welcome to another Superplex podcast. It's another Wednesday evening. How's everybody doing? Steve?
Fine, thank you.
Tone?
Yeah, man, I'm good. All good. Let's get this cracking.
Oh, damn. Someone's in a rush.
No rush. Let's get the good action going, innit? The good fight feeling. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Okay. Just a quick note. A.E.W's viewership for this week was 1 million. Right, so we started off with Moxley and Anderson for the
WGP.
There we go. Thank you. And I knew that you knew what it was going to be for.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of the match?
Boring.
No.
Okay. No, that's it. That's fine. He's done. Tone.
I enjoyed it. It was nice.
Let's me and you converse. Let's me and you actually talk about the match.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Anderson did look good.
Yeah, Anderson did look good. I mean, it started off nicely. They came in. It started off as a brawl, really, and then Eddie Kingston chased.
How did he come out with a pipe?
Chased Gallows out.
Yeah.
Jumped him at the railing, and they went off somewhere. Don't know where.
Probably get popcorn. Probably got in the back.
Probably got Pizza Hut in it in the front row.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they started off, and then Mox and Anderson fought around outside the ring for a little bit. Come back inside. Bit of a botch move. Anderson.
It was,
Mox
yeah.
on his head. Yeah.
Shades of Owen Hart pile driver to Austin.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, but luckily enough, he didn't actually drop him on his head.
Yeah.
But it was close.
He had wobbly legs.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed that. But did we actually think anyone else but Mox was going to win it?
Not really. No.
Go on, Steve. I'll let you talk about that. Was he going to lose?
Never.
Never.
That's it. That was it.
It's just a shame because Carl Anderson's a much better wrestler.
I'm starting to see where you're coming from, because I think it was about a few months ago you've been saying John Moxley has gone really lazy with his wrestling.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to notice that people are actually kind of having to do the legwork, and he just stays there, takes the punishment, and then gets the 1, 2, 3 at the end of matches.
Yeah, but like I keep telling you, what do you not know about wrestling?
I love it.
This is coming from the guy that thinks that just hates Malachi. I don't know why.
Malachi.
I have no idea. I have no idea why.
Start him off.
He gets one episode, so why not? So then we had after that, Lance Archer does his little promo that he wants Moxley for the what belt, Tone?
For the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. That he lost to Moxley.
Heavyweight Championship?
Well, I just said United States style.
But apparently Archer lost that belt to Moxley last year, was it?
Yes.
It couldn't have been last year.
It was last year Wrestle Kingdom.
Next week, Archer Moxley for the belt. Who's winning that?
I want Archer to win, but it's going to be Moxley still.
Yeah, that's a tough one, really. Will they make it one apiece, maybe?
Maybe.
No, because it's for the belt.
Yeah, another rematch.
The first one was for the belt as well.
Yeah.
Moxley's not losing the belt.
It could be they lose the Texas Death Match next week, and then the following week at Fight for the Fallen, thumbtacks on the top of a bus match. Brilliant.
No, it's not going to be. Moxley was the toughest kid in his home school.
So guess what, guys?
Another promo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're starting to catch on, Steve. Good. It was Andrade el ídolo.
Yep.
And he was talking to that crackhead from the Death Triangle. I'm not even sure his name is. What's his name again? Mark. So he's talking to Mark, and he's looking for the Death Triangle. What could this mean?
Get rid of Pac and put him in there
See,
instead.
that's just racist.
How is that racist?
Get rid of the white boy.
His first name is Alex.
Pac should be going for the title anyway.
Yeah, but so with Andrade.
To be fair, though, they should all be going for the title.
That's a good point.
All of them are as good enough to win that title, to be fair. They should all be going for it.
Penta and Phoenix need to stay tag.
I think it could be that he joins the Death Triangle to make it a faction and then go after maybe the Pinnacle or even against the Inner Circle.
Still a man short.
This is so cute.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, 4 and 5, you're never gonna win, are you?
Yeah, but hold on. NWO, Black and White, Wolfpack. Wolfpack, many men short, would still always win.
Yeah, but all I gotta say is one word to you.
Wolfpack knew what they were doing.
And you know the one word that is going to be said.
Go on.
Sting.
Sting by himself cleared out the NWO.
Sting was like 10 men. If he come with his baseball bat, it was game over.
Sting is like Cody now, isn't it?
Oh, Sting came out with 24 members of NWO in the ring and cleared house.
Sting's the man.
24 members and he cleared house on his own.
So, Steve, would you say that Cody is like Sting now?
I'm going to bed now. Bye, guys.
I can't. All right, I'll stop. Next, we had Ricky Starks and Cage for the go on, Tone.
FTW World Championship.
What did you think of that match, Steve?
Match was all right. Ending was bollocks.
But yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. Tom, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. It was a nice match. I enjoyed it. I like Brian Cage. Ricky Starks is all right. He's all right.
Ricky Starks and shiny shoes.
Ricky Starks, if he stopped posing like an idiot and started acting seriously, would be fantastic.
Yeah, he's all right, Ricky Starks. I don't mind Ricky Starks.
Well, let's talk about it. The fact that Cage was doing bicep curls with Ricky Starks with just one arm as well. That's just ridiculous.
Just a bit.
That's just absolutely ridiculous. The man is an absolute monster. Although there was Ricky Starks did do some nice acrobatic moves there, like sliding under the bottom rope in the corner, coming out the other side and clotheslining the crap out of Cage. The power bomb, Ricky Starks' power bomb, was also impressive because I did not expect him to be able to hold up that weight.
Yeah, he was quite shocked by that too.
Yeah, I think he was himself. But let's talk about the ending then. Steve, go on.
It was bullshit.
Why?
The FTW belt is the most revered belt in all of wrestling, and you gave it to Ricky Starks. That's bad.
It's just the story, isn't it? Though it's a part of the story.
No, that's
it's
bad.
Taz's belt. He can give it to whoever he wants.
No.
Yeah, and
it's bad.
Yeah, they chose Ricky today.
Yeah, but hold on a second, Ricky. You even said it yourself. If he stops the posing, he would be fantastic.
Yeah, but he hasn't stopped the posing.
Well,
so it's not fantastic.
But why? But why is it so bad now? Maybe he'll stop the posing now.
No. Brian Cage suited the belt. Any man could beat Ricky Starks. Brian Cage should have been made out that no man can beat Brian Cage. That's the way it should have been.
All right, let me ask you: did Ricky Starks beat him cleanly by himself? Exactly.
Bro, how many times have you seen pick a name, hit with something and just carry on like nothing happened?
Cody Rhodes.
You can carry on picking names. All of the top guys get hit with everything, and they're fine. Just carry on, do the next move, carry on.
Yeah, that's true. But this is what I'm saying. It was for the story because I have a feeling, 100% feeling, that next week Brian Cage is going to hunt down people from Team Taz.
Probably.
Yeah, but so who cares?
You don't like seeing destruction?
But when it means something, it don't mean nothing.
No, of course it does. There's revenge.
Oh, he just got beat.
They screwed him. He screwed him.
Move on, innit? Go fight Omega.
They screwed. Oh, wow. Who's winning that?
Oh, Omega's still winning. Move on. This whole Taz thing has gone nowhere for a long time anyway.
Right. So, just for the people that didn't watch it, Ricky Starks went to get the belt. Hobbs took it out of his hand. Then Hook went around to the other side, distracted the ref. Then Hobbs waits for Cage to get near the ropes, hits him with a belt. Ricky Starks spear. And 1, 2, 3.
Ricky Starks should stop doing that spear if he's got a legit neck injury.
I think he's okay now. That's why
he needs to learn from Edge's. How Edge is gone. Well, mind you, Edge is back now, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was still out for.
So was Brian. So was Daniel Bryan. So
Edge is doing the bizzo.
And now we have come to the boring part of the show. It pains me to say this, but it is the boring part of the show. There was 20 minutes of promos. That is ridiculous. And that is just one of those things that it's just, why? Why are you doing this to me? And you got 1 million views with this crap. So...
savage.
Well, no, come on. If you're going to watch a live event, do you want to sit in the crowd for 20 minutes just watching the screen, the big screen?
Probably not.
No, exactly. But that's what you got. As we keep saying week in and week out, stop with so many promos. You don't need this much promos. 20 minutes of promos is a match. You could have had a match. Actually, you could have had 2 matches.
Yeah, it's true.
But no, you decided for Cody to come out and call out, Malachi, just to end up in a brawl. Just to end up in a brawl, and the refs come out and separate you two. Well done, guys. You took 5 minutes out of my life with that crap. And then the next one was Tully backstage, walking on his own, and Santana and Ortiz don't even attack him.
Mm.
They hold him down. Looks like Santana's going to use a crowbar on him, and it's a fake. They put him on the floor, and they just say, "Call your boys. Go get your boys."
Go get your boys.
That's basically it. Another 5 minutes of that crap. And then there was Adam Page, who wants to be the world champion or needs to be the world champion. The Elite come out, start telling him some truths. Matt Jackson says to him, "Do you want to hit me, but you don't have the balls?" So he does punch him, and JR had the quote of the night, "Balls galore." And then looks like the Elite are going to attack him. No, only certain people can get away with saying some things, and JR can get away with saying whatever he wants.
Yeah, I'd let JR off, and I'd let Tony off as well.
Yeah, I'll even let Excalibur off. I don't mind Excalibur.
He's on the edge, though. He's on the edge.
Oh, yeah, because of the two-piece suicide.
That saves him, though, the two-piece suicide.
So, yeah, the Elite look like they're going to get in the ring. Dark Order come out. And so Kenny offers, because Page says he wants a match with him, and he goes, "I'll tell you what, why don't you get the Goon Squad, and I'll get my guys, and we'll have a 5-on-5 elimination match." So if they win, Page gets a title shot, and the Dark Order get a title shot at the tag team belts. If they lose, then no one gets a title shot, which is, I don't understand what that stipulation was, because of course if they lost, they weren't going to get a title shot. So I don't know why that was said.
I swear, weren't Kenny still rocking the porn star tash?
He still is. He's still going for Motorhead look.
He's loving it at the moment.
He is. And then there was a Jericho interview about next week, and he is the god of thunder, the god of war. Sean Spear comes from the side and just hits him with the chair in the throat, which Steve said took it like a champ.
Painful.
Do you know what's funny though? They've been having this rivalry now for ages, yeah, and this is the first time Sean Spears has become relevant to it. What has Sean Spears done? Apart, from the Stampede match with that chair scene, what has Sean Spears done in this whole rivalry?
That's just it. It is actually just that.
Tully has done more than Sean Spears.
I mean, let's be honest. Even last week, Sammy just threw a chair at Sean Spears' head. So,
I mean, they try and make what's his name? Sammy. Sean Spears so relevant, yeah. They're tagging him with Wardlow on Dark and that.
Well, there you go. It has to start somewhere, eh?
That's what I mean. He's just got no part of it.
No, he doesn't.
He's probably going to lose next week.
Oh, of course.
You know,
there is no way that you're going to have Jericho with these 5 things and not get to face MJF.
Yeah. I believe, still most Intercontinental Championship belts as well. You know, the Le Champion.
Yeah.
You know, first AEW champion. Can't lose Sean Spears.
Exactly. The stipulation is that Sean Spears can use a chair and Jericho can't.
Oh.
But Jericho's winning this, is he not?
Yeah.
So next was actually a match. If you believe that, 20 minutes in, well, should I say 20 minutes after those promos, there was actually a match.
God. There was a match?
There was a match.
Oh, okay.
Steve was actually looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Right, this will go down in wrestling history as the biggest letdown ever.
No. I agree with him on that one. I actually agree with him on that one. So it's Christian Cage versus Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy did actually still looks like a child walking. Matt Hardy actually gave Christian a DDT on the stairs, which actually looked pretty good. But then the bullshit comes, which is the fact that Matt Hardy did all the work. Christian did fuck all. He was in the outside of the ring because Matt Hardy gave him the lychee until the count of 9. And
what? As a lychee?
Yeah, he called it the lychee.
What we called it, the leech?
Leech? No. Whatever. Some stupid ass name like that. And he didn't move. He literally was not responsive until the count of 9. And then all of a sudden, he's like Popeye. He just took his spinach and just jumped in the ring. That was it. Matt Hardy had given him a low blow and a twist of fate, and he kicks out. But then Christian hits the kill switch on Matt Hardy, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I call bullshit on that. And then JR said one thing that I've already been saying a long time to Steve, but Steve doesn't want to believe it. Even JR was saying it, that Christian is looking like a contender for a title shot.
I don't like Dave Meltzer, yeah.
Mm.
And I couldn't give a fuck what he thinks.
Okay. Yeah.
But does he have a worse match? You know he does 5 stars rubbish all the time.
Yeah.
Does he give a worse one? Is there like a 1 star or a 0 star, that sort of thing?
I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was a match that he did not like at all. He actually gave negative marks.
I hope this match gets negative. Not that I'm gonna watch anything Dave Meltzer says.
Yeah.
To find out anyway.
Yeah, but no, I
they hyped it. They hyped it 20, 25 years in the making, and that was your match. Are you joking?
Yep.
How good did actually Hardy look?
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
No. How good did he look that at his age, he is still...
But yeah, apart from the fact that he can't bend his legs.
Can I say? Yeah, he looked old.
but he outworked the man that's supposed to outwork everyone.
Oh, Matt Hardy absolutely carried the match.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. But again, this is also 90s mentality of booking. Because this was Matt Hardy beats the crap out of him, but then he loses.
My guy carried the match, yeah, and he couldn't handle a run to the fucking barrier.
Evil.
Hey, there is things that shouldn't be seen, and that's one of them. Oh, you know what, Matt? I'm gonna throw you into the barrier. Okay, I'll just strip like 2 meters before I get to the barrier.
Do you know what?
Bump my head.
Do you know what? Everyone should be allowed to see that. Everyone.
No, but back to his point, to Steve's point. It is true. You hyped it up so much, 25 years in the making, and you delivered Matt Hardy over 10 minutes, carrying Christian just for Christian to give him a kill switch, and that was it, basically.
Yeah. Christian still thinks he's main event material, but he's not. Someone needs to tell him.
The worst thing is that, let's say, hypothetically, Christian next week gets a match against Omega. Omega will carry that match with Christian, and then all Christian has to do is hit the kill switch on Omega.
Christian won't win that match.
No, but you know I'm saying hypothetically. That's what happened. Yeah. Hypothetically, Omega would carry that match, and Christian would be the winner of it, because it's like, I outworked everyone. No, you haven't outworked everyone. Everyone carries you.
Oh, the thing is, how long has Christian been back? In about a month. Just over a month now, isn't it?
No.
More than that?
Yeah, I think he came in Feb or something.
Oh, okay then. So you have, I would give you when he first came. He ain't wrestled in 8 years. All right, fair enough. By now, you should have all your ring rush should be gone. You should be back to full fitness, full wrestling. But it just doesn't look like you can cut it anymore. Against
Kazarian carried him. Yeah. Again, kill switch done. Hobbs carried him. Kill switch over. Everyone is carrying this man.
Yeah, but then if that's the case, you shouldn't be wrestling anymore.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
That's true.
If you can't do it anymore, it's not like you have to go home. Eh? There's so many more stuff that people can do apart from wrestling in an actual wrestling business.
Yeah.
So do something else.
Work with the youngsters.
Look.
Yeah, but this is what you should be doing. You should be losing every match to new up and coming.
Yeah, exactly. But Matt Hardy is not up and coming, so that could be scrapped. Kazarian, it could also be scrapped. But all the other matches he has had, he should have lost to the young talent.
Of course he should have. That's his job.
The only person he's put over is Jungle Boy.
And he hasn't even faced him.
Yeah.
In the Casino Royale thing.
What's it even a match? That don't count. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's all against all. That don't count as a match.
No, but that's what I mean. Even when he beat Mike Seidel.
Yeah.
Seidel carried him.
Mm-hmm.
We even said, how good was that match? Mm-hmm. And we're like, Seidel is not really like a fantastic wrestler in our point of view. I'm guessing there is Seidel fans out there. But I came out of that match with a new look on Seidel and go, you know what? This guy's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Because he carried him. Yeah, and then what happened? Kill switch over. Yeah. there is I see no point of Christian being in AEW if he's just going to carry on winning for the sake of winning. As much as it pains me, he will get a title shot at some point. And the worst thing is, I reckon if the champion at the time is still Omega, I reckon they will probably give Christian the belt.
You're crazy.
And then probably set up a match between Christian Cage and Jungle Boy, and that's where Jungle Boy wins the belt.
Nah, not happening.
Rusev then was a promo about he being God's favorite champion, and he is the Redeemer.
Yeah, the new belt.
The new belt, green and
I
silver.
quite like the new belt.
It's all right, isn't it? I think there's a bit too much green. They could have mixed it with green and red, but it was nice still. I like it. I like the white strap. I like the strap white, you know.
Yeah.
White straps on belts look good.
Slightly
Yeah.
Intercontinental.
Yeah, I like it.
And then next week, DMD, Britt Baker defends the title against Nyla Rose.
Yeah, we're going to skip that match.
Who cares?
Whoa. Whoa.
She's in a league of her own, and whatever, yada, yada,
Oh,
yada.
man.
And then Moxley says that he accepts
Oh, man.
Meadowhawk's challenge.
Gonna be
And
Texas dead.
he was Texas born, Texas bred, and next week he'll be Texas dead. Woohoo!
In Texas.
In Texas. Look at that. So, yeah. What was it? I think it was something like 50 minutes. All that. Those 4 promos, the match, and the other 3 promos, it were about almost an hour of a show. Thank you, AEW.
Yeah.
You're the best. We had Wheeler versus Guevara next squash match.
Yeah,
Who?
it was.
What's his name?
Wheeler.
Wheeler, Utah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a squash match, wasn't it?
Pretty much,
Pretty much.
Yeah, there was really.
yeah. Sammy come out like God's gift again.
I'm not
But
gonna lie, but I literally cannot remember anything that Wheeler did.
All right, next thing.
No, there was a good move, bro. There was a flippy done out the corner, innit? No, the drop kick. The drop kick out the corner, and when he come off the top rope.
Great.
And I said, oh, that was good, and then that was it. That's all you saw.
Fantastic.
That's
Next.
all you could. I'm sorry, you're in a rush to go somewhere.
Yeah, sleep.
Okay. QT Marshall was in the back, so that's the 10th promo of the night, guys. And he poured a drink over Tony's head. Steve wasn't very happy with that.
No, man. Stop touching Tony, for Christ's sake. Why are
Tony
these people not learning?
Tony gets bullied, doesn't he? He gets bullied a lot, you know.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Tony, they don't realize Tony's been around, isn't he? He's traveled the roads. He's been with, you know, One Punch today, and you know he's been there. Mike today, Mike today. What's his name? One Punch Gene and that. He's been around. He knows all of these people. Yeah.
Even with even had what's his name, Zabisco with him.
Exactly.
Zabisco was a G. Is Zabisco still alive?
Yeah.
He's a G.
Yeah.
He was even with Bobby as well.
Yeah, and Steve Mongo.
Yeah, Steve Mongo as well.
Early days.
Yeah, because they used to have that when they would commentate. It was 3 people.
He used to have his dog. Remember? He used to have his dog. With
he did. I never did understand why they would actually split after like the first hour. 2 of them would go, and another 2 would come, but Tony would always stay there.
Yeah, I know. I never got that either.
Tony was the man.
Tony was. He was a G. Oh, and he was just.
Oh, Tony is, not was.
Yeah. Next we had Yuki versus Penelope Ford. Yuki wins. There wasn't really much.
That was kind of a squash match, I felt.
Although it seems like Penelope is fighter. She's been in like the past few Dynamites. She's been there, and it's just always losing. So, yeah. Kind of not sure what they're doing with her. I mean, Kip is injured, so maybe that's the reason
Like
why.
she's missing Kip.
She's missing Kip.
In her presence.
Yeah. So this was the main event of the evening, the coffin match.
Happy.
Did you like that match, Steve?
It's all right up to the end.
Okay. That's different because I was expecting something worse.
I loved it.
Tony loved it. Okay. So Darby Allin versus Ethan Page. We've thought there would be someone in the coffin because the guys that were carrying it were struggling to carry that coffin, and of course Scorpio Sky was in the coffin. He does jump out, attacks Darby, Sting comes out. They start fighting and disappear into the ether like almost every single person that wants to intrude always happens. So, yeah. So, the match itself wasn't bad. I mean, not much to talk about though, was it? It's kind of quick for a coffin match. You'd expect to something a little bit longer. But yeah, the highlights with Ethan Page actually just Ego's edge on the steps onto Darby Allin, and then Darby Allin kind of gouging his eyes out, biting him, using the skateboard and throwing him in the coffin. That's basically it.
Yeah.
It was a 10-minute match, I think it was, something around that. And then at the end of it, after winning the match, he does a coffin drop through the coffin onto Ethan Page at the bottom. But that's about it. There was nothing really more spectacular to say about it, because how are you getting your main event to be only like 10 minutes when you gave Christian and Matt Hardy more than 10 minutes?
Edge and Jeff.
Edge and Jeff, yeah. We always know those two were the talented ones of the bunch.
But they needed them lot to have that length because of the age. They couldn't move around in a 10-minute space.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it was a little bit longer, but I would have preferred to have seen the coffin match a little bit longer than it was.
Matt needed time to recover from falling over.
Well, yeah, that would have been the case, yeah. So, yeah, can't really complain about that. It was a good match. It wasn't too bad. So that's it. That's the end of the match. The end of the episode. So, Tony,
Yeah,
what would you give the rating this week?
I did enjoy the show. Yeah, my problem with the show was so many promos. I mean, like you said, there was one point of the show where it took up a whole load of promos. A few, and I feel they did too many promos, and I do feel too many squash matches this week.
At least 2 squash matches.
Yeah, and I think to myself, it's got to be a C this week. I'm giving it.
Okay.
I enjoyed the matches that were there, like Mox and Anderson. You know, the main event I enjoyed, but I just feel, yeah, it's a C for me. I was not getting more than a C.
Right. It's going to be an F or a U from Steve's. So,
Steve fell asleep.
Steve, what is it?
F.
F.
Shit show.
Does it deserve 1 million views?
No.
It's got to.
Well, it's an E from me.
Ooh.
Because it was, like I said, enjoyed the matches. But no, these 20 minutes of just constant promos about nothing. That's the problem. It was promos about nothing.
Okay.
What was the point of it? No point. No point. So, yeah, it's a me from me. So, with that all said, it's been another week of Dynamite. We will be back next week with another A.E.W Dynamite Fyter Fest Night 2. So, with that said, it's goodbye from me.
That's good night from him.
You ready, guys? Come on, let's go to Zippos Circus.